there's 2 trigger boxes. So everybody has a chance for the free box if we manage to hit either of those. Now, I don't know where Brady Shea is. He's one of 6 in one of the last 2 reloads. So that hits, of course. It will go random. We'll random that to everybody in the room as a freebie, and we'll open up another box. So let's do it that way. And then, of course, 17 we know is the trigger box as well. So thank you, everybody, for near closing us, which doesn't matter. You guys, all those last 4 spots have closer mojo. That's the way we do it. And it does extend to your other spots. So if you have other spots, sometimes the closer mojo rubs off on them. So we know it exists. We know Nick Epp has now got back-to-back looking for a turkey. So good luck to Nick. I mean, I'm not rooting for or against any of you guys, but it's always interesting to see if somebody's going for a turkey who steps in to stop you. I know Big Al has many times has been a turkey stopper. He's not in tonight. Big Al does not have spots. So I think we have, like I said, 11 different people. Greg K, Nick F, Ty T, Thomas M, Brett G, Steve S, Dale C, Daryl L, CK, Jake G, Mike Z. I think so. I think that's everybody. So good luck, everybody, tonight. Let's get going. Like I said, the spots are live on eBay. And, of course, whatever hits tonight, I'll be mailing out the jerseys most likely on Saturday morning. That everything has been hit since last week and this week. We'll see what happens. Nick right now has got 2 coming. We'll see what happens tonight if somebody can stop him. But good luck to everybody. Let's see what we got. Like I said, I was just thinking about. I was watching some of the headlines, and then maybe it only matters to me because I have him in a dynasty league. But the Pittsburgh Penguins gave an 8-year extension to Billy Koivunen. I think he's only got 2 NHL goals. I know they got a lot of young players in their system that they're hoping, mature and start producing. And I would love to see him produce, but I didn't expect that. I think the average value of that contract is like $4 million a year, which is a bit pricey for somebody that doesn't have the production numbers. He's played really well in the AHL. It's over a point a game in the AHL. He's only, I think, 23 years old, and they're kind of hoping for him to be a contributing factor. But they give him that kind of money if you expect them to be in your top 6. That's nice and all, but I guess you figure Malkin, Crosby, and Carlson and Letang will be put out the pasture very soon. So they're going to need players like Koivunen to step up and start contributing very soon. But like I said, Kendall's definitely going to be. He's definitely one of their young studs. They got some good young players in their system. Obviously, I'm a big fan of their young goalie. They have Murashev. He played great in the playoffs in the AHL last year, even though they got knocked out in the finals. But I think he's going to be. He's gonna put up some numbers. Probably gonna play a lot this year. Split time, I guess, and on the pro club. Kendall's been amazing right out the box for them. I think they have, like I said, they have some good defensemen. They all played well. NHL level, the NHL team played great, and some of those guys have NHL futures. But Koivunen, he's kind of like a tweener. He played great down the A, and they couldn't get the minutes at the pro level, and the production wasn't there. So, I'm not a Pittsburgh fan per se, but I got a bunch of their young players in my dynasty league, so I'm willing to pay attention to them to see if they're going to be getting some ice time. But at the same time, it's worth watching the swan song of the Malkin, Crosby, the Tang core. As well as Carlson there as a future Hall of Famer. So they're still fun to watch, even though they're kind of like watching they're better than like a pond hockey team, like a men's league, but they are definitely older, and they're still fun to watch. But it's nice to see young players, possibly mature, under their wings. But like I said, I pay attention, a little bit on almost every team because. Especially when you're in a fantasy dynasty league, you have to keep an eye on players developing all across the board because there might be somebody as a free agent or somebody you might be making a swing for a trade for. But I do have some Penguins in their pipeline. So it was worth watching. But Corbin, it was interesting to see that. I'm like, you got 8 years and $4 million per. I'm like, I'm not ready for him to be that kind of player. I mean, it's not going to matter to me. Obviously, it's not like a cap league or anything like that. But it was just interesting to see Pittsburgh, a team that you're watching, take the next steps to being, developing their core, and just committing that kind of money is a little interesting. But I'm not going to question it until it falls apart. So other than that, let's go. Like I said, we got the boxes up there. We got 12 now from this last reload. 2 reloads of 6, and then the oldest 7 on the left. So that's 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Of course, 17s are trigger box, and whatever box Brady Shea's in. So good luck, everybody. Now we'll see if those 2 boxes trigger a free box. No matter what, we will random off the Shea if it hits. But good luck, everybody. Every other spot is claimed. Thank you very much. Get over to eBay and get your spots or get your bids in at your leisure. Like I said, we have a couple days here. I know they're going to be hot here on the East Coast. I'm not sure where you guys are. Some of you guys are Midwest and some of you guys are North and everything like that. But hopefully the weather is tolerable where you are. So we'll see how it goes. So let's get going. Where's my dice roller and my list? Okay, very good, everybody. Okay, you know the drill. 5 or more for our box. Just 1 box tonight. Box is in order. If 17 is a trigger box, as well as something in the 30s, low 40s. That's where the Shea probably is. And then it runs all the way to 61. So the reload is going to be at least 12, maybe 13. We'll see how many I can get in there. But I'm going to do some collage picks tonight. And then I'll start getting the full pictures up in the weekend, and then of course the spots will go live for the reload next Tuesday to end next Sunday. So getting there just upon us, never a dull moment. Obviously, I gotta build boxes. I gotta move everything over on the tables, make some room for the new stuff. So good luck, everybody. 5 or more on our dice roll. Let's see what we got. 10. Okay, been 6 and 7, 6 and 7. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, but finally coming up with a 10. So here we go. 10 times the list. Top box after 10 is the box we will open. So good luck, everybody. Let's do it. 1, 2. That's 31 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the box tonight is going to be box number 50. 50 is in the reload. 50 it is. 10 times. Box 50. 10 times. Box 50. Okay. It's like that. It's starting to hit this reload. Box 50. Whoa. Like I said, we have 1 in 13 chance. Yesterday, we got 1 in 12 chance today. Let's back that number out so it's not there for us on Sunday. I always check anyway, but just in case I don't. Okay, very good. Box 50 it is. I'm excited. Like I said, I like having a box with a lot of possible winners. Let me see what we're looking at. No community spots in here. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 9. Almost everybody's live right now. Let's do it. 11 different spots. Box 50. Box 50. Box 50. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got some monsters in here to hit. Good luck, everybody. Let me see if Nick has been stopped. So whoever it is who stopped the streak, Nick is not active. He does not have a box in this reload. So Good luck, everybody. You will be known as the Nick Stopper. Here we go. Box 50 it is. Box 50. Let's see what we got. Good luck. There we go. Like I said, 30 and 29 boxes on Sunday for the eBay spot. So get your bids in. The last double box before the reload goes in. 30 and 29. Unbelievable box odds. You guys know the drill. Can't find much better box odds for fully licensed pick your player breaks, and that's what the eBay spots are. So good luck. Box 50 will be, oh, there it is. Easy teasy. Trevor Zegras, now a star with the Philadelphia Flyers. Trevor Zegras on the Anaheim Ducks Adidas. There it is. Fanatics authenticated with the Fanatics QR code sticker. Easy teasy. There he is. Trevor Zegras. Very, very nice. I don't know who had Zegras tonight. Been a couple people have changed hands. We love the Adidas Pros. I'm a big fan. Fully stitched shoulder patches. Same on both sides. Anaheim Ducks. Trevor Zegras. Fight strapped up. Yes, there it is. Fight strapped up. Whoop. There we go. Trevor Zegras. Easy teasy. The black ink sig. There it is. Very, very nice. Adidas Pro. There's your web foot. Anaheim Ducks web foot logo. Of course, prime green, the authentic Adidas jerseys. Very, very nice. The black, orange, and the gold. Anaheim Ducks, Trevor Zegras. Let's see who had Zegras tonight. I think they actually sat for a little while. So, Trevor Zegras tonight going to Greg K. Very, very nice. Greg K. swooped in. Oh, yeah, he grabbed his Freddie Anderson and Trevor Zegras. He grabbed 2 spots. Very, very nice. Congratulations, Greg K. Breaking up a cold streak. He hadn't hit in a while. Real nice. So there you go. Sorry, of course, everybody else that did not hit. But 1 in 30 and 1 in 29 is insane for Sunday. Of course, our last double box before the reload will go in. I'll probably do 2 boxes. So we got 30 and 29 on Sunday. Probably 28 and 27 during the week. And then, of course, the doubles will be going in, or the reload will be going in for the following Sunday. So as of right now, we got 4 more boxes to go before the reload. So the odds for you guys, 30, 29, 28, and 27. So very, very nice. Zegras, Pro Model, Adidas, Anaheim Ducks going out to Greg K. Congratulations, fine sir. Thank you, everybody, for continued love and support. I look forward to seeing everybody's bids on Sunday. I know there can be some battles for the Sunday stuff, especially as our odds get as good as they are. So definitely be patient. Get your bids in early and late, however you guys want to do it, whatever your game plans are. But there we go. Not the Freddie Anderson, but it is the Trevor Zegras. So there you go. Greg K, one of your 2 spots hits, and it's not the trigger box. Everybody was rooting for 17 because there's our trigger box. But there we go. Congratulations. Definitely enjoy your end of your week, wherever you may be. And then we'll get ready for Sunday's double box. So thank you, everybody, very much. Of course, make sure you get over to Daryl's tomorrow for the claims for the box. The next box he does, I think he's at 44, I think, for this box. Of course, next week we get ready for Big Al's East Coast stuff. And I'm going to check in with Nick to see how he did. Even though you stopped them, Greg K. stopped the Nick freight train. No turkey for Nick F. But Greg K. walking away with the easy teasy. So thank you much, everybody. Very nice, Mike. Yeah, congratulations to Greg. And I will see everybody back here on Sunday. Till then, enjoy your week. Waffleboard Breaks is out. Take care, guys.